Hi everyone, it's time to beat up this tree. It's going to be pretty. Maybe try a little bit different this time. We'll see what happens. So what I'm using, this is a 5-inch hoop, as I said when I twisted the tree, and 22 gauge wire that I cut 19 inches long, and there are 12 wires on this tree. The crystals that I'm using are 8mm purple, 8mm, oh no, I'm not using 8mm crystals, I'm sorry, 4mm bicones and 4mm little round clear ones. And we'll see how this works out. Gonna have some fun. But first, we have to put a leaf. We'll add a little round one there. I won't be picky with the size, the shape of the little leaves. It looks pretty. So because I twisted a little bit differently, that's why I cut my wires long. You'll see if you watch the last one where I run short. So I have got to be mindful to always twist with the longest wire. After the leaf, I'm going to find the longest wire, which is this one. I'm going to bring it back because I twist towards me. There, throw a few twists. Again, the longest wire is the one I'll use. So I'll just push it back. So I'm going to do this a little bit different because I want to have an easy placement for my little leaves. So I'm thinking that, oops, I gotta twist that one again. I want them to alternate, and also I am not going to put this pattern on every row. I will show you in the next row. If it even works out, I don't know. We'll find out. Today I really want to sit down and work. I think I can do it. I just don't want to not have it visible. Okay, so I've got that arm where I want it. Just gonna get that another twist. And bring it over. I just want my tree in the middle, so bear with me for 1 minute. I think that'll do. I'm going to wrap my wire over my hoop, and then supporting my bead with a thumb right there so it doesn't slide on me. I'm going to bring these two wires up, give it a tug, support your work, bring it back, and bring it up again. I know I say this a lot, but I do have new viewers. I'm excited that you're here. Welcome. I do things a little different. I don't edit, so when I make mistakes, you'll learn how to fix them. And the way I close it, these two little wires where I cut, you need to push them down and then wrap them around the stem of this last branch. My hand has to go there now. I think you can see that. I don't like any wires sticking out. So that's that. Now is where I think we're going to change it up a little bit. Not in a bad way. So I think that every other branch, which would, this one here would be the second branch, every other one is going to be different meaning leaves. Okay? I find that I'm not always filling my tree in the right place. That's my stomach. I hope you can't hear it, guys. It is not feeling well. Okay, so at first I was going to use this only for leaves, but if I just waste all that space to put a little leaf there and there, I don't think it'll look good. But what I will do is use crystals. I don't know if I should just put all clear on the, I don't know. I don't think I should. Oops. Okay, I'll try that again. Sorry, my hands moved. You have to get in there and support that work any way you can. This is why I like to wear sleeves, because I get all scratched up. It's okay. So I'm going to put that one there. Now we'll do a leaf. My beads are getting all cloudy because I'm so warm. Still fever. Plus it's hot in general. I don't have the AC on because then I get cold. I gotta change my glasses. I just realized I can't see. That's why. Okay. Make a little leaf. Cross your wire over. Well, you need to bring your beads up a little bit. Like into like a little triangle. For some reason, this looks really hard and it's not. It's just not sliding up on this wire. Okay. Now we got it. I want to make sure it's not too long. Oh yeah, that's too long. So in that case, you just slide your beads down a little bit, pull on your wire. You're going to cross the wire, the one with the beads on it. This will get easier. Okay, right to where the twist is. So you're going to hold on to it. Once you get it where you want it, support it down here. Try and keep your 3 little beads together. It makes the twist neater. I don't always, doesn't always work out that way, but I try. There you go, first little leaf. Now let's see if it worked the way I want it to. I'm not even going to look yet. What I'm going to do now is throw into 2 twists, I guess. That'll work, because just to show you real quick, just going to give it a little tug, not a big one. We'll come back and do all that later, but I just wanted to see if it would work that way. Now I will put my purple and my little crystal, little bicone, all around 4mm. These purple ones, they say that they're 8mm. I think they run a little small. I could be wrong. But I got them on Shein, and they were very, very inexpensive, and I really like them a lot. So guys, for you new people, this is the 3rd and final tree that I'm making for a silent auction next month for Alzheimer's awareness. And I will show them all to you. Another little leaf right there. I will show them all to you. When this one here is done, we'll do a side by side. I will probably wrap them and put them in a box so that they don't get messed up. That'll fit. Originally, I was going to use the second wire. This is what I was thinking for only leaves, but I think it might have created a spacier look than what I would like. I'm gonna just keep beading. Not gonna cut these wires yet. I might do them after each section. I don't know yet. We'll see how it goes. The scratchy sound is driving me mental. Oh, I hate that. Let's see. I do have a mat that I used when I twisted it out. I just don't, it's ugly and it's, no. No, I can't use that. It's awful. Okay. Let's twist a little more. And we're going to put a leaf. Oh. Hold on 1 second. I change my glasses so I can see. Oh, look at that, I can see. Alrighty. It's not long enough. It's not going to sit where I want it to. So let's slide them up a bit. And cross it over. And hold it right there. That should work. Fingers crossed. That'll work. Now, grab onto your work. Find your longest wire and put in little twists. I do have enough for, let's see, now a leaf. Yeah, I could have not done that, and I think the leaf still would have fit, but it's not a problem. We got the space. Even if it looks a little off, once I notice, like, once I shape my tree the way I want, and I do the lacing, it gives me the opportunity to space it and give it a airy look. It doesn't have to be even. I'd like it to be pretty. This will be pretty. You can't always judge where the little leaf is going to fall, but so far so good. I'll take that. Keep forgetting to look up and see if I'm in focus. I have an idea though. To fix my issue. This black thing that you can't really see, once I go there, you can't, I know I'm out of focus. But it's just a piece of like shelf liner that I taped to this scratchy mat. Once my thing gets out of the wash today, it's already in the wash, I will fix this. And I'm thinking about measuring out just a little piece of wood and put it there as a ledge, something that will be I need more than just being out of range. I need it so that my hands say, oh no, don't do that. Sorry guys. Okay. Now I know, not going to do this today. I think one of the problems I run into with the wire, I wear a bifocal. Now, the ones that I wear to craft, they're not only are a bifocal, but it's more than what my prescription ordinarily would be. So it has a higher magnification on the bottom. So when I look through this, it's kind of okay. But when I look up to check and see if I'm in the middle, all I see is hands, nothing else. Because I'm then out of focus. I guess it comes with the territory. Cross that wire over, bring it right up to where you ended your little twists. My little triangle works best. There we go. Actually, I would rather, well, I could put it on this long one. It'll make it easier. You just have to twist with the long one. Now, I'm going to add a few little twists. See that? Look at that. Now we're on to something. This will work. So basically, I'm not putting leaves on one row. The second row is leaves. Well, that one's leaves too. Okay, so every row with leaves will have two. So when I start this next one, I'll probably still put in a bead and a crystal, but I'll put a leaf here and a leaf up there. So as I move on, I shouldn't have that many big spaces. Get a little tug, wrap it, pull it up, get out of my way, push it down, like that. cross it over. I'm going to cut these now just to shape it and see if what I hope will be helpful actually is. Okay, so grab on however you can. Oh no, I already did that one. I'm going to push those two little wires down and then turn them under like that, and then feel. There's nothing poking up, I just want it down better. Yeah, it is pokey. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Push those down. I have to go from the top, guys. And then once they are pushed down, you turn it under. Now, I also use thinner tweezers because sometimes it just gets it right. The little one you might miss, that one there won't get. And it also fits better in a smaller space. Push this one down like that. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now I can have some fun. Just a little bit. I'll do more of the main part of my tree as I go. I just hope. It doesn't quite look like it's in the middle. Let me see. It'll work. It has to. You can put a little twist in the little twists that you made, but you have to support your work and it cannot be big. Very subtle. That helps you to tighten this so it's not so floppy. And I will do that all over my tree. My favorite part. This is when your tree comes to life. And my favorite one is the limb and then the big branch. And this one here, I like to go a little bit higher on my pliers and hold it because that will break, and give it a nice bend. You can always come back later, and which I will, but for now I just want to open this up. We finished the first section and that was easy. How pretty is that? I kind of like it. It's not perfectly even, but it looks nice. So I think we're going to keep trying for that look. As long as I can get 2 little leaves on every other branch, I'll be good. So on this one, I'm going to start off with a little leaf, because I always do. just turning it over so I have my longer wire. I don't know about this one, it's a new section. I'm not going to change what I've been doing. To support that work once we get to it. Okay, now I need another little twist. Okay, that'll work. And all right, I'm going to put a little leaf. I don't know what to do now for my next project, guys. This here is the completion of my donation. So I have two things in mind. One, I could go back to Total Basics, pull out my canister of beads that I've had for years. And that's why I don't buy any more. The ones that were always skipped over, I threw in little baggies, and lo and behold, I had a lot of little baggies. So I could do a mixed tree and just string them all and get rid of the pattern, or keep the pattern, or I can work on the big donut shaped project, which I enjoy that a lot. Okay, I'm losing my train of thought. I'm gonna put on a little crystal. Yeah, that thrift store find. I love it. I haven't really worked on it. I did an update on it, and I think I did it on a short, but I don't know. Now, a leaf. This is just working out, and it's not rocket science. Why didn't I think of that before? I did, but I forgot. I just know when the last one is like, oh, you don't look good. It turned out fine, though. Now, I'm going to twist it out to the end. I gotta hold it this way because I don't want to put here and get tension on my branch. I don't want to break it. And twist that out. I'm gonna undo that like that. Do I have enough? I need one twist there. I'm thinking about putting something there. Definitely yes. I will put a bead. A crystal. Now it's right. See? And then once I go in and tighten it, it'll be even better. Put that on your hoop. Like that. I don't like it when my bead gets on the hoop, so I'm just going to hold that down. And then bring him up I'm actually going to tighten this a little bit first because I don't want that bead on the rim. Just a little bend. We'll do more later. I have to be able to push this down. This is why I like my wires long. Even for me, I don't like that. It saves wire. It's more economical, but I don't like it. Okay. This one is very short, and that's fine. That's because I have 3 leaves on this branch, but it still made the cut. I'm gonna do this one now. Push those two down and get in there with the tweezer or a plier. Make it one. There's two. Not liking the way that one looks. I'm afraid if I mess around with it, I'm gonna break it. So I'm gonna mess around with it. I know. Gently. There. It's still not exact, but I don't want to break it. If you can see, it's just like a little space right there. I should not be sweating that. Now it's gone. I'm a happy girl. Okay, now we'll go to the next one. And we're almost halfway there. It has taken us 37 minutes. Okay. I will start off with a bead. Little crystal and a big crystal. Get in there and hold your work and twist. Okay, little leaf. I like the bicones because I have less trouble getting them on my wire. I like the round ones because they have a beautiful, beautiful sparkle. But for the little ones, you can't see them that well. But it doesn't stop me. Okay, now I just want to make sure it's going to work into that space. I think it will. Let's cross it over and give it a twist. Only a little bit because I left it short because I needed to leave it short. It's fine. Now we're going to throw in a twist. I've been doing two twists, and it's working. The first is always a half a twist, and then I do 2 full twists. And now I'm ready for my next bead. This time, because I have a big one there, I'm going to use a little one on that side. I usually don't put that much thought into it, but I said today I was going to. Usually especially when I work on the mixed beads, whatever falls on my wire. And if it's not a keeper, that's half a twist. 1, 2, and I'm doing them tight so I have enough room. Look, now I need a little leaf. How cool is that? Why didn't I think of it sooner? I'll probably forget it anyway. I'll keep a photo of it. It is really a thing, guys. I remember last week I started a tree and it's like I had it all worked out. And I even practiced on a little 4-inch. And it was so pretty. And then when I tried to do it, it's like, oh. Well, that didn't last long. It just kind of, I forgot what I was doing. It was like magic. It just disappeared. Okay. Now, I hang on to this work and put in, I'll do 2 twists. That's not a twist, that's half a twist. I want them close, so there we go. Here's 1, 2. 2 is a complete turn for me, for this project. Usually I just twist them. That's why I end up sometimes with really big spaces, which is, it's okay. But today, I'm doing it different. So the first, for everyone that's new, the first tree that I made for this silent auction deal is amethyst clear crystals and these purple crystals. Then the second one that I made is the seed beads, mirrored purple and mirror clear. And now the third one is all crystals. And this one is going to be just as pretty. I wasn't going to do this as I go. I changed my mind because I did not have to twist out the tree. I'm just going to do this and move right along. And where did I put my other tweezers there? Okay. This one is a little bit long. Sorry, I'm probably in your face. I'm going to push these 2 down best I can. There's one. And here's the second one. Now I can really get in there because I still see those 2 wires, and push them down and turn. There. Good, good. I will come back and mess around with that a little more, just not right now. Excuse me. Longest wire, cross it over. I like to use my thumb. This is how I find it, the tension, and I twist the same way. I just slide my thumb right in there and hold it from the back side. Okay, there's 1, 2 and a half. Nope, that was 2. I'm just looking at the space for my little leaf. If there's something you'd like to see me make next, let me know. in the comments. I love your comments. And if I want to just the big project, the thrift store project, I'm gonna have to just lay it down to work on it. I haven't been working on it, so it'll be at an odd angle, but I can share while I make some work, do some work on that. But that's not a talking video, so I have to get the duct tape for my mouth. Now, I'm going to put my crystal. It's getting all cloudy. They clear back up. So, nope. Wrong one. I could have twisted it again to get it on the other side, but I feel like I'm on a good roll and I'm not going to mess it up. So this is the longer wire. I'm going to bring it behind and twist towards me with that wire. Half a twist. 1, 2. Now a leaf. That is it working out or what? I think so far this is the most enjoyable tree that I've made in a while, which I enjoy making all of them, but I never go in with like a plan. That's just not how I roll. But this one I said, let's try something different. And I think it's going to work out to my advantage. Oh yeah. It's like I never know where to put the little leaf, and I always struggle, and sometimes I forget, and then it just doesn't look as pretty. This looks pretty. Real pretty. Wow. I might even do another one of these. Not now. Take a break from them. And I'm going to tug on this because I want to have enough room to put another little. Oops. That's okay. We'll move this one too. And I'll twist it here. Like that. May as well do this one while I'm here. All that tension on my hoop is good. Now let's see if it'll fit. It won't, but that's okay because, oh, see, I have no leaf, leaf, no leaf, leaf, no leaf, leaf, no leaf. That's why. That's alright. Gonna gently do what I don't ever suggest you do, because if it breaks, then I have to fix it. I'm leaving it. No, no, no. Not worth it. They're not all the same anyway. Every other one. So that's still, it looks perfect. Right? The only difference is the ones with the leaves have 3 beads, I think. Anyway, we're gonna leave that. That's fine. Keep trying to. My husband always tells me, don't sweat the small stuff. I sweat a lot. Someday my real voice will come back. I hate talking because it just don't sound like me. Okay. Yeah, that does. It's a little bit noticeable. Okay. But it's still all right. Moving right along, this last branch is the halfway point of this tree. And because I'm at a space, I will put a little leaf here before the next section. Okay. Now we have a short wire because of that little leaf. We'll twist with that one. There's 1, 2. Now we will put on a purple one. I don't know. Does it really matter? Yeah, it matters. I didn't see the crystal because it's so close to the little leaf. Now we need a little leaf there. I'm going to put it on the long wire. So I don't run real short, because this one I think will have 3 little leaves. Why do I always say little leaf? Just a leaf. There, that works. Now, the longest wire, they're about the same. Just about. Okay. Oops. You know, when I look at the comments, usually like it'll say, or not usually, it always says what time. And I usually, until I got sick, start recording at like 1 o'clock in the morning, between 1 and 2, and up until 4, just because no one else is around, and I get things done more productively that way. And I notice I get comments at all different times, so I'm wondering where you guys are from. I got one at 2:30 or something a.m. And are you an early riser like me, or you live in a time difference? I would like to know. Not a lot, just a state. I know, like a lot of people, I really don't know how to do like analytics a little bit. Like I know I have them from different countries. I have all of us. And it's cute because I get little comments with little hearts, you know, and a comment, and for a while it just never said translate. But, so, those are the only ones I know. And I don't know where they're from. I just know that the analytics will tell me that I have some in India, Mexico. Well, it changes. I also can't tell who follows me because I can't figure that out on my phone. I don't think you can. But you're here, and I have a lot of you that are following. Probably have a lot of guests. And if you like what you see and you're a guest, follow me. I'll show you how to make pretty stuff. Make it fun and easy. I really do care, guys, but I think you know that. I'm a little bit different than most. I don't just get here and just do this. I talk. You know, when I say I'm a shy person, people be like, she's not shy. She never shuts up. For real, though, when I'm in a group or even in the supermarket, I just feel like overwhelmed and shy. The only time I didn't is when I was working. As a healthcare provider, of elderly patients with dementia, they were just part of my family. Like, I just did what I did. It's like they were all like a mom, you know? And I loved them. So with the coworkers, I could be a little bit shy until I got to really know them, but I am a shy person. And I have to work on that. That did look right. Slide that one down first. Yeah, now it feels better. And it's time for a little leaf. And because I'm cutting wires pretty much as I go, we don't have to go back and do that. I will end it once the tree is complete, clean up my little mess, and if I could edit, I would have just another broken one. I would have paused it, but I can't do that. But I have a little surprise with the embellishment. I've only done it one other time before, and that's all I'm going to say. But I know you like it. And I have to twist that a little bit more there to get these two wires closer. Oops. See, I need this dish strainer thing because of the little ledge. Now, just throw in 2 twists. Take the longest one and throw in a few twists like that. Now, I actually want to use the long wire. I'm going to have to twist it over again because I have to put a little leaf. Oh no, it's not a little leaf this time. It's this and then a little leaf. Let me just figure this out for 1 minute. Yeah. See, I have not everywhere, but that's all right. I probably still can do it. It looks pretty good though. Nice and even, symmetrical. There we go. Longest wire is the one you twist with, like that. And I'm gonna put a little loop. Yeah, you can see I'm second guessing now because I don't have, I wanted it to be every other. So here we have no, yes, oh, no, 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 yes, no, it does not matter. As long as the, oh, that's what I should have done. That's where the little leaf should have gone. Should have gone right there. I can fix that. Only because I didn't twist a lot, so this won't break. Maybe. Okay, we're gonna leave that there and see if we can take this one off like that. And I have to have a little leaf there. I don't have to. I want to. Yeah, see, it does belong there. And the top will not have a little leaf. I don't think so. You'll have a bead. Well, crystals. See? Okay, back on the ball now. Yeah, this 22 gauge wire is not forgiving. If you twist and then take it apart, it'll break. You compromise that wire, it'll snap. It's a stiffer wire than the 24, which is never good to untwist and then, but sometimes you just gotta try. And I knew that was just 2 little twists, so it worked. I'm gonna twist with this longest one. And get in here and just support. Get in there. There we go. Longest one. And we're gonna give it a twist. Right there. In there. And we're gonna bring it around the hoop. Only one time. I'm not doing 2s with 22 gauge wire anymore. It's a moot point because it's not going to unravel because of the way I twist it around here. Ouch. That one's bent into my finger. Must be close to noontime. No? Finn is outside in the hallway crying. Poor baby. I don't know if you can hear him. Okay. So for everyone that's new here, Finn is my cat, one of them. He's a ginger, and he's a little devil, mischievous, and so loved. My soon-to-be daughter-in-law and son adopted him when he bought this place, and then he came and adopted us. The only problem that I have, well, he likes to break stuff, but it's not allowed down here, only upstairs in my son's room. He breaks Venetian blinds, and then he brings you the piece that he broke off, just to show you, see what I did. My son found a handful of them under the bed, and he steals glasses. So, did I do? But he's also mastered opening the door, and that worries me, because Abby, who is my senior cat, she hates him. She don't like him at all. So they have different routines. One can come out. Abby comes out usually around 9 p.m. and goes in, and when my husband gets ready for work at about 12:30, and Finn comes out then, and he's out here until 12 in the afternoon, and then Abby comes out, but lately she's just not wanted to, especially if I'm in here. She stays with Mom. Oh, that's good. I love her. But Finn, he's a little stinker. In the morning, I can hear him like a little puppy scratching at the door, and because I get up when 12:30, 1 o'clock, and I wash all their bowls and give them all fresh food and water, and I hear him scratching the door, and the next thing I hear him hitting the doorknob. It's like, nah, he can't. And then I heard the growl, because Miss Abby heard him, and once he entered, he just came in and sat down like a little gentleman with his tail wrapped right around his two front little paws. He did not approach her at all. He is definitely a good boy. Now I'm going to put a little leaf. I have to make this one a little bit longer. That's okay. It'll fill the space. Too busy yapping. No, that's about right. Except that I want to put it on the long wire. Do I? Yeah. May as well, right? That'll hold. So if you'd like to meet Finn and Abby, I do have a few posts. This is for all the new people. There are so many of you every day. Check them out if you're a cat person. They're my best. I love them so much, and they're also on my Instagram, especially Finn with my projects, and also I call her the housekeeper, the shark vacuum. They're little short videos, but he's a real he's something special. I start talking and then I'm not focused. Yeah. That was a mistake. There should be a little leaf there. That's okay. I want to put one there. No. I think I'm just going to leave it alone. You won't notice it once it's all wrapped and bent and all that stuff. When you do the little leaf, you have to hold on to it. Just a little bend. Now, if I made this one longer, it would have fit there, but it does not. And it's the last one. If it was the first one, I would just swap them out. And because I already cut it, I can't cross them over. So, it stays. Almost. Okay, that works. Kind of. I'm sorry guys, I need to take a sip. There we go. Okay, we've got 2 branches left. I like this tree a lot. I like the one with the amethyst, but that's the amethyst and the rose quartz. Those are my 2 favorite stones to work with. I just like the way the tree came out. I did it with 16 wires instead of 12. So instead of having 3 sections, I have 4, if you haven't seen that. And I like it. Very proud of that piece. Shouldn't have done it that way. I had turned it over and now I twisted it in the wrong direction. Trying to position them and I was having a hard time, so I turned the tree over. And then when I turned it back, I reversed the direction of my twist. But it's okay now. See? I'm going to use the longest wire to make my leaf. So I'm going to bring it over. And that'll work right there. I did not forget. Sometimes you have to be magical just to hold on to that. You don't want it to break. And I break them way down if I don't. Okay, that's going to have to work. I would like it a little bit tighter, but it's okay. I don't know if you can notice, these purples are two different shades. Oops. And I got them all the same at the same time, but one looks bluer. And if you can even see it, that one looks more blue. Then this one looks more purple. But I like it. I like that two-tone. And I'm doing it in the purples because that represents one of the representations of a color. And that was for Alzheimer's awareness. I might pick out another tree that isn't in purples, maybe a 4-inch, and just make a nice little donation for a good cause. Okay, I'm liking this tree. I'm going to come back and shape it up. Okay, we're going to put the leaf on now so I don't forget. So for this last branch, I was kind of thinking to do something different and let it just hang, not secured. But I'm afraid that if I do that, it might break. So I'm not on this particular tree. Okay, now purple. I said I was going to try and sit down and do this project, but I did not. So hopefully I do keep peeking over. I know every now and then I go past that little, that's why I want to put a piece of wood there. Okay. I hope I haven't bored you too much. We're almost done. So then what I'll do is just pick up all the purples, throw them in my thing, because I usually just mix everything, and I'll show you new people my setup in my canisters, but I've been trying to not do that. I'm trying to keep things, especially my clear crystals, because I have a lot of them, but a lot of them are thrown into the big canister, 3 of them, but that's okay because I use them. I just haven't done anything with my mixed beads in a long time. I've done the green wedding tree, then the big odd shaped green tree, and now 3 purples. It's time for a change. I just don't know what to do next. But I want to do something today today I dedicate my time. I feel a little bit better to what's making me happy. And I got a late start, but I got a lot done. So I'm happy with that. Got a lot of nice comments too, guys. Thank you. I'm sitting down in the living room yesterday, and my husband said, "What are you doing?" Because I had my phone. I was there for a while, and I said, "I'm answering comments." I think he'd get surprised that I get so many. I know I'm surprised. He's always the first to say how proud he is of how far I've come, but he was also the first to say not to be bothered with a YouTube channel. I have to. Now I can't stop. I don't know what I'd do. Okay, almost there. We got a short wire and I'm not going to get poked. So let me grab it. Oh, wrong one. Now I can't see it. Oh, here you are. Ah, you little stinker. That one's real short. Can you see it? Like there. There we go. Oh, my hair keeps falling in my face. Okay, before I go, let's just have a little bit of fun with this one. Hold down, that tightened it up. Now this one, let's split the work. I'm gonna give it a little bend like that. Now I'm gonna go in here and just separate a little bit. Now, the little branch, little leaf. I know I'll find more as I go. Just a little twist. Doesn't have to be big on the little branches. This is where I like to really get in shape on the trunk and also on the limbs before, like before the little split of two. So it'd be like this one, that one. Why does that look funny right there? Separate them. Okay. I'll mess around with it more as I lace, and then I'll come back and embellish. Really wish I didn't mess up right there. It needs a little leaf. The only reason why I'm not doing it is because I don't know where to really attach it. I could buddy up with this purple bead here. By that I mean pass the wire through it and then twist, but it might be tight. Don't know, but let's see. If it was anything different, buddying up is not hard. It really is a quick fix, but it has to be able, well, because I'm going to be putting a lot of tension on it, I don't really want to go through a bead. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go right here in between the bead and the wire, because if I did put a little leaf, I would have twisted it out right there. So now the question is, will it look right? So my friends, this is how you buddy up and try and fix something that unfortunately did not turn out the way I want. As long as it doesn't slide. That's why I like to go through a bead, because this can slide. I don't like that. I'm not going to do it that way. No, because then I'll have a wonky leaf. Let's see. Take that out. Take it out, take it out. Plan B. Should have been the first. Okay. This one looks a little weird. Okay. I'm probably the only one that would have noticed this little mistake. Or not a mistake, just an oversight. Normally I don't care because I'm not like other people with the wire. I can't say, hi, this is what we're going to do. We're going to cut this and twist 10 times, and then we're going to do this, and it's all going to be perfect. Not in my world. Sorry. So, I could probably go through the little crystal, and it wouldn't be as noticeable. Let's see. Here I go. Well, I'm going to struggle just a little bit. I would rather have it come from here. You can't notice it as much. So, this is going to be our buddy. This little crystal, if you can see it right there. And hopefully, this little hocus pocus is going to work. And if it doesn't, at least I tried. Apply a little bit longer. Okay, that's going to have to work. Now is the tricky part. Getting that first twist in, so I'm going to get as close as I can. And then I'm going to use my thumb and make tension on it and support the work because I don't want to break my buddy bead. What do you think? Is it going to work? I hope right now you're thinking, that's not going to work, or she got this. It'll work. Or at least I tried. See, on other projects where I've buddied up, what I end up doing, because now once I twist it, I have got these two wires. I usually twist and then go to the top and just add this one little section in. So I'll figure that out as soon as I can put that leaf where it belongs and fix my oversight. Okay. Now, hopefully this will work, and the only one that'll know that I had to do that is you and me. All of you. All of you who watch. It's like, ah, that's how she does it. Okay. Now I'm going to support that leaf. Give it a few little twists like that. Okay, so I have a few choices. I can end it like that and it'll look nice, but I would have to go through a bead and bring it up. Let me work on this for a minute, then I'll decide. Okay. Let me know in the comments if you think this was a good fix. It does make it a little different, but nobody will really ever notice that but me and you. All 1,200 and a lot. So I'm glad that happened. It gave me the opportunity to show you that I keep it real, that I don't always make perfect anything. I never make perfect. I always make pretty. That's more important to me. But this one, I wanted that leaf there. It didn't look good. So let me know if you think that it worked, and if you'll try that. Or if you have broken or just had a space that you didn't like, if you were able to fix it. Because there are more ways than that. On the big green tree, I ended up with so many wires that I had to eliminate branches, and I actually beaded over 2 wires at a time in one whole section towards the end. If you saw that video, that tutorial, it's the one with the odd shape, long and short. That was a lesson. That was a surprise for me. Like, oh geez, now what? I didn't know what to do, but I figured it out, and you can figure it out too. Oh, I almost couldn't find it. There. Now, just a little twist there. And a little twist. I don't want to break my buddy. So the only difference that I can see is this extra little piece. And I can't really even notice it because it blends right in, I think. Now, I really should have put a leaf right here. Do I want to do that? I didn't do it on that side. I'm going to leave it because when I lace, I'll arrange, and a lot of these little leaves, oh, I love it. How pretty is that? I'll pull these down, and I will lace my tree so my wires don't slip and slide, and I would like to have it nice and open. So I'm going to clean up my little mess, and I will be back, and we will lace and embellish. And then I will show you side by side the 3 that I chose for my donation. Thanks, guys. See you soon.